everyone. I'm Mike. I'm the Mike who brings you beaver content almost every day on all kinds of different social media platforms. Don't press stop just because my ugly mug is on the screen. I actually have some great beaver clips for you, but today I'm just doing something a little different. I know a lot of people wonder who I am, so I'm showing you my face, and over the next minute or two I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself while I show you some recent beaver clips that I filmed. So who is Mike, and why does he follow beavers every day? Well, my beaver hobby is just that. It's a hobby. I do have a full-time job during the day where I have an important job working at a federal government department here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So I visit the beavers in the evening, which works out because the beavers are semi-nocturnal. They sleep all day and don't start coming out to start their evening until after dinner. And of course, there's much more to my life than either work or beavers. I'm a family man. I'm 58 years old, and I've been married for a long time to a beautiful and lovely woman named Dawn. Dawn's been very patient about the time and effort I put into my beaver hobby. I think sometimes she enjoys the free time she gets when I head down to the river most evenings, but I'm sure sometimes she feels a bit like a beaver widow that I'm not home often enough, so I try to balance that. I also have 4 adult-aged children. They're all sons, 4 boys. Their ages 20 to 31. Of course, now that they're adults, they don't need me as much, so I do have a lot of free time when I'm not at work to pursue this hobby. I assume sometimes my kids think it's weird that their dad goes down to the river most days to look at beavers, but they thought I was weird long before I started this hobby, so it's all good. I started following the beavers way back in the spring of 2020. It was the start of the pandemic lockdown, and I went for a walk just to get out of the house. And I saw a beaver, and I followed it for the rest of the evening. And at the end of the evening, it took me to its lodge, and there were several beavers swimming around. I went back the next day with a camera and found the beaver, took some photos, shared it on Facebook, and before you knew it, I was hooked. Very quickly, it became an almost daily hobby, and I've been doing that now for, 3.5 years, and I've set up social media accounts on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook where I try to share my hobby with people out there who enjoy beavers. I get a lot of joy from my beaver hobby, and I love being able to share it with other people. I try in my videos to bring the beavers to you so that maybe people at home get a similar experience to me. I try to make it feel like you're there. Obviously, I've gotten some really magical up-close experiences that most people don't get to have. So I really do think I have a great hobby. I get a lot of peace and serenity from spending time at the river, and I made a lot of new friends both in person and online because of my hobby. And quite frankly, I'm really glad that my beavers and my beaver hobby are making a bit of a splash. Well, there you are. You know a little bit about Mike behind the camera. I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you who follows any of my various social media accounts. I love bringing my beaver hobby to people, and I love knowing that there's people out there who get some enjoyment from what I do. So keep tuning in. I hope to do this for many years as long as my health and the beavers continue to cooperate. So take care, and I hope you're all having a great day. Cheers.